Hello everyone, my name is Elias. I'm a geology grad student and I work with the research and development team of ENDEEPER. Welcome to the Strataledge webinar. Strataledge is a software that facilitates the acquisition and analysis of sedimentological and stratigraphic information. Optimized core description is performed through a user-friendly interface and standardized nomenclature. Petrographic, petrophysical, and geochemical data can be easily integrated, allowing an enhanced visualization that improves the interpretation and analysis of reservoirs. In this webinar, we will demonstrate how to build a project using Strataledge. We will begin explaining data acquisition, then we'll talk about data importation and integrated data analysis. And finally, the representation and exportation of results. It's easy to perform a core description with Strataledge. You can use the version for Android or for Windows. In this webinar, we will show the description in the Windows version. After opening Strataledge, click on the New Study option. Set the base depth of the core that will be described by clicking on the Resize button located beside the well name in the Data tab. Select the Core Description tab to start the description. To create a box, select New Box and enter the top and base depth of the box you want to create and name it. You can also use the mouse button to select the depths. To create a facies, select New Facies, enter the top and base depth of the facies, and create it. Click on the View tab. By clicking on the eye buttons, you can choose which columns are visible. The order that the columns appear can be changed by dragging the column's name. I will drag columns like lithology and facies up, because I like to start the description in that order. You can select the facies properties among a full list of ontology-based attributes. Click on the lithology cell of the facies and select the desired lithology. You can choose between siliciclastic rocks like conglomerates or sandstones, carbonate rocks, or evaporites. You can even choose between igneous and metamorphic rocks. If you want to change the description to igneous and metamorphic rocks, just change to its crystal size scale. Now we can describe all types of igneous or metamorphic rocks. Change the grain size value by dragging the black line onto grain size column. You can also describe the grain size variation. Enter the code attributed to the facies that is being described. Select the color. Structure and fossil columns can contain more than one value. You can select cross-stratification and degradation, for example. You can select and clear a value by clicking on it while holding a Control key. Sorting, roundness, and sphericity columns accept only one value. The Notes column allows you to enter any text observations about the facies. This can be useful for describing particular features. Further, the distribution of oil, bioturbation, and carbonaceous matter can be recorded. Actions can be undone by the Undo button on the top bar and redone through the Redo button. Repeat the process to create new boxes and faces. To copy a faces, select the faces to be copied and click on Copy in the toolbar. Then select another faces interval that has been created and click on Paste. Remember to save the description. Now, I'll show an example of study efficiently performed through the use of Strataledge. This example has 2 wells described and a lot of information, like petrography reports, well logs, and core images. You can zoom in and out by using the mouse scroll while holding the Control key. Strataledge allows the importation of images and other media, like car photos, for example. Just use the data panel on the left and click on the plus button located beside the core image option. In the Import window, select the image and type the depth. The image will be shown in the core image track. Pictographic reports generated by Pictoledge and Hardledge can easily be imported into Strataledge. Click on the pencil button located beside the well name. Click on the plus button located beside the Theme section option. The pictographic report can be found at the Theme section track. Just click on the name of the report to open it. It contains the Theme section quantitative description, including constituents, amounts, classification diagrams, and photomicrographs. Well logs can be imported and integrated into the study by clicking on the plus button that refers to logs. You can also select the tracks you want and change their scale. In a stratigraphic study, you can define a datum. Click on the Create Datum button on the top bar. On each well, click on the desired depth of the datum. The datum can be defined at the base of a particular bed or at any specific point of a log. After the datum depths have been chosen on each well, confirm datum creation on the top bar. Now the datums on each well are connected. You can also change the visualization scale. Click on the title of the well you desire and click on its scale on the bottom bar. With the well still selected, click on Select Same Scale to All Wells button on the top bar. Now all the wells are shown in the same scale. You can also align all wells along the datum line. Click on the datum line with the right mouse button and select Align. Now that I've shown you how to create a core description and how the data importation and integration works in Strataledge, we'll talk about data analysis. Strataledge enables you to generate charts for detailed analysis. Click on the Statistics button on the top bar and select the desired chart type. You can define the chart properties and the wells you want to analyze. For example, you can select lithology, to see what is the predominant lithology in the well, or grain size, to verify the textural control on the quality of the reservoir. All described attributes can be searched through the search tool on the top bar. You can search for a specific facies or feature. You can easily find a specific result in the well by double-clicking it. Strataledge can also generate visual reports and tables. You can quickly generate a visual report by clicking on the Create Report in the top menu. Select the desired file format and settings. You can choose between SVG and PNG formats. The generation of a visual report, an usually time-consuming task, is optimized with Strataledge. This is an example of a visual report generated with Strataledge. In this example, you can see that just a few columns were selected to be shown. The gamma ray is shown at right, next to the grain size column, so that you can compare both values. The scale was also set for a better visualization of the interval. Files in CSV format can be generated using the Export Data option in the top menu. This non-proprietary file format enables all data to be processed by other software packages. For example, CSV files can be easily imported to R analysis. This is an example of a CSV file generated through the use of Strataledge. That is it for our Strataledge webinar. If you have any question, please contact us using the ENDEEPER website. Please note that custom features can be developed under request. Thank you for your time.